On July 26, 2021, in Orangeburg, South Carolina, officers were dispatched after a 911 caller reported a man with a gun banging on a door. One of the responding officers was David Lance Dukes. Upon arrival, Officer Dukes immediately drew his firearm and ordered 58-year-old Clarence Gaillard and his cousin, Mario Julian, to the ground. Mr. Gaillard, who was disabled and walked with a cane, attempted to comply but moved slowly due to his condition. What follows is captured on Officer Dukes' body-worn camera.
Hey, let me see your hands. Bert, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, Burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground. Get on the...
As we can see from the body camera footage, Mr. Gaillard attempts to comply with Officer Dukes' orders, but not at the pace Officer Dukes demanded. This led Officer Dukes to forcefully push Mr. Gaillard to the ground with his foot, causing his head to strike the pavement. The legality of force is illustrated in the Graham v. Connor Supreme Court case, which established that all claims of excessive force during an arrest, investigatory stop, or seizure must be analyzed under the standard of objective reasonableness. The court identified 3 key factors to consider: the severity of the alleged crime, whether the suspect posed an immediate threat to the safety of officers or others, and whether the suspect was actively resisting arrest or attempting to flee. Applying these factors here, the suspected crime was based on a mistaken report and carried no evidence of violence. Mr. Gaillard was unarmed and disabled, presenting no immediate threat. And although he moved slowly, the body cam clearly shows he was not resisting or attempting to flee. All 3 factors weigh against the use of force, making Officer Dukes' actions likely to be considered objectively unreasonable under Graham v. Connor.
Get on the ground! There's a gun behind me. There's a gun, I believe, behind me.
I ain't got no gun, nothing.
Put your hands behind your back. Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck.
Ain't no gun.
You're not listening, dude. Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
Right,
I don't own no gun. I don't
Turn
own
back over. Paul, do you watch him say? He had something.
I ain't own no gun.
The door's unlocked in the car, so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is.
I don't own no gun.
All right, that's what he had. All right, who's the complainant? All right, get up, get him up.
Put your leg up.
25 cents, got one tank.
Alright. Put your leg that way so you
I'm
can stand
disabled.
up.
All right, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the
Yep.
house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did.
And
You wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep. You threw me down. Yep. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yep. You bust my head down on the cement. Yep. You bust my head.
All right, let me tell you what happened.
His forehead.
You bust my head down on the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my head.
What he was doing is putting this up behind the tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands.
Bust my head, then?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grabbed me,
and we went on to the ground.
You bust my head.
After the incident, Officer Dukes gave his version of events, stating that he believed Mr. Gaillard had a gun and repeatedly told him to drop it. Officer Dukes also alleged that once Mr. Gaillard stepped in front of a vehicle, he kept his hands in his pockets and ignored commands to show them. However, the body camera footage tells a different story. The video clearly shows Mr. Gaillard with his hands raised above his head, complying with commands rather than concealing them. In addition, the incident reports from the officers on scene are inconsistent. Corporal Brandy Smith's report stated that, as Mr. Gaillard walked from the passenger side of the vehicle, he appeared to have his hands in his pockets, but once he reached the front, he removed them. Corporal Smith confirmed that Officer Dukes gave verbal commands to get on the ground, but did not mention a gun. He also wrote that Dukes forced Mr. Gaillard down by placing his foot on his back. By contrast, Sergeant Polidor's report described the action differently, stating that Officer Dukes jumped and stomped onto the back of Mr. Gaillard's neck with his foot. While the video does not provide a clear angle showing whether Dukes' foot landed on Mr. Gaillard's neck or his back, what is not in dispute is that Officer Dukes' official account does not align with either the body camera footage or the incident reports filed by his colleagues. In Scott v. Harris, the United States Supreme Court held that when video evidence clearly contradicts one party's version of events, courts are not required to adopt that party's account, but may instead rely on the objective depiction provided by the video. That principle applies universally. It does not matter whether the party is a civilian or a law enforcement officer. The standard is the same. This is precisely why it is so critical for citizens to record their interactions with police whenever possible. Video evidence can provide an objective record that testimony alone cannot. Applied here, the inconsistencies between Officer Dukes' statements, the reports of his fellow officers, and the body-worn camera footage seriously undermine his credibility. As in Scott v. Harris, the video evidence serves as the most reliable account of what actually occurred.
That's right. On the cement. You bust my forehead.
Yeah, your head did hit the cement.
Damn right, because you bust me down on the cement.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down on the cement.
Right here?
You bust my head. You bust my head.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down.
I'm trying to get the name of the complainant.
You bust my head. You bust my head down on the cement. If you ain't nobody, you got no. You bust my head down. Hell no. Hey, yeah, bro. I'm gonna give you cigarettes in this bit. Image change. Might be a feet on. Then we had that Ain't nobody had no gun. I live right there. Ain't nobody had no gun. I ain't got no warrants on me. I ain't got nothing in me.
Putting your change right in your pocket.
Damn right. You slam my head down. Hold on. Okay. Yeah.
What are we doing? I guess Sam was going to check him out.
There ain't nothing about here wanting to press charges on.
Who called?
I'm not sure.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we
You're
got.
going to have to use it for us.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his
You
intention
use
was.
it for us. You need to have a look at the camera.
All right.
The officer did wrong. Slam my head down. Bust my forehead. Damn right. You're going to pay me for that shit.
Mayor, I'm going to take that into evidence Or what he had?
What?
Well, I mean, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from.
No gun or nothing.
Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing. And I didn't know where
There ain't nothing there.
that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
His dogs off.
Got it on camera.
Yeah, a
All
dog
right, that's
stick.
fine.
A dog stick.
So he can come out of cuffs?
Yes. Take him out of handcuffs.
Yeah, he can come out. Oh, Lord.
You want me to check you out?
You mind looking? Hi. Good, how are you? What's going on?
Officer slammed my forehead down in the cement.
Okay.
In the wrong for that.
Did you consciousness?
Yeah. Listen.
Can I get a card from you?
I don't have one there. We
Okay,
don't have
what's your
they
badge
don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
Hold on, we have cards.
I get ready.
Alright,
No.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright. Call me.
Brandon, he can get his stuff off the car.
Dude, please say badge number.
1059.
Following the incident, Mr. Gaillard was treated by paramedics on scene. Both he and Mr. Julian were allowed to leave without charges. 2 days later, on July the 28th, 2021, Officer Dukes was fired from the Orangeburg Department of Public Safety for violating the department's use of force policy. On August 25, 2021, Dukes was formally charged with first-degree assault and battery, a felony that carries a potential sentence of up to 10 years in prison under South Carolina law. Mr. Gaillard later filed a civil lawsuit against the city of Orangeburg, alleging excessive force and violations of his constitutional rights. The case concluded in November 2021 when the city agreed to a $650,000 settlement. The payment was issued through the city's insurance, and officials also issued a public apology to Mr. Gaillard. This case highlights several important lessons. First, body-worn cameras and citizen recordings are indispensable tools in ensuring accountability, as established by Scott v. Harris. Second, the objective reasonableness standard of Graham v. Connor shows that force must be measured against the circumstances, and here, every factor weighed against the use of violence. Finally, this case demonstrates how misconduct can trigger both criminal accountability for officers and civil remedies for victims. Let me know your thoughts on the actions of Officer Dukes, Sergeant Polidor, and the Orangeburg Department of Public Safety in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more cases like it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.